Today I want to cover what I think is the most important aspect of purchasing a gun safe, and that is steel thickness. In the previous photographs, I show a lot of safes that have been broken into of many brands. This video I want to show what to look for to prevent that from happening in your safe. One of the things that was common to all of those safes is that they were made out of 12 or 14 gauge steel. I think steel thickness is one of the biggest issues in the strength of your safe and the protection of your valuables. Most of your entry-level safes are going to be made out of 12 or 14 gauge steel, as shown here. You almost can't tell the difference in steel thickness by looking at them. However, there is a big difference in strength. On a press brake, if you're bending the steel, 14 gauge per foot takes 2.1 tons to bend. If you jump to 12 gauge, you're doubling your strength, roughly, to 4.4 tons. You go to 7 gauge and it takes 16.4 tons to bend it. That's important because, as in the photographs, this portion of the door has to bend out when people pry. If that can't buckle out, they can't pry the safe. And as you can see, steel thickness makes a big difference in the strength of that happening. Most of the gun safes on the market will have an Underwriters Laboratory rating, and they're rated as a residential security container, as you can see on this sticker. 14 gauge safes are not strong enough to pass this rating. However, with careful shopping, you may be able to buy a 12 gauge safe for the price of a 14 gauge safe. You may be able to buy a 10 gauge safe for the price of an 11 gauge safe. So you're jumping a lot for the dollar in your purchase when you buy a heavier safe. Hopefully this helps you make a better decision on your safe purchases.